Hi guys, hello. Welcome to We Learn English. Welcome to Vedantu. Don't get surprised. This is my I yeah. There is a change in my look. I keep changing my look. I keep experimenting with my look. Okay. Hi guys. So welcome to the session. Welcome to Vedantu. Welcome to We Learn English. Thanks for tuning into the session with DG sir. Hi Kumudni. Hi Anya. Okay. Hi Anushka. Hi Sammy. Hi Akhil. Hi Kaur. Mohammed. Great. I hope all of you are doing great, awesome, superb, fantastic, mind blowing. I'm doing good. I'm much better. Thanks for your concern. Hi Nikunj. Hi Anya. Great, great, great. Hey, thank you so much, Ramulu. Thank you so much. Thanks for the compliment. Hi Nisha. Hi Rekha. Hi Pragati. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A warm welcome to all of you. Okay. So today's topic is more like a talk. It's more like a conversation. How's that? I'm going to give you some clarity about the psychology of using a language, particularly the language English here, because of course we're concerned about English language on this channel. So before we talk about that, let's talk about something even more important. For example, this is what I wanted to talk about. When you guys are learning online, if you notice there are many differences when it comes to learning offline and learning online. No doubt, learning online education comes with many advantages. That is, you save your time, you save your energy. There is a lot of convenience. But then every coin has two sides. So online education comes with these problems also. Every student faces the problem of solving, getting their doubts solved, the problem of getting relevant notes, the planning of tests and assignments, preparation for competitive exams, the choice of schedule of learning online, and of course the choice of language as well. Choice of language is in maybe the mode of language. So the mode of learning. Many students prefer in English, but then there are some who do not prefer English. Maybe some other language, for example, Hindi. Now, if you see, these are the serious, I would say, areas of concern, serious problems which students face when it comes to learning online. And nobody is talking about solutions to these problems. There are many options that you have to learn online, and nobody is talking about these problems. But then, hey, India's best education platform, that is Vedantu, has solved these problems. So we have not only solved these problems, but then we are going to give you some bonus features also. All these problems can be solved. Uh, Moreover, you get these bonus features. That means you get unlimited access to live classes, you get access to all micro and crash courses, performance reports are sent to you, and personal attention will be given on Vedantu learning platform. Now you must be wondering, how is all this possible? How this all this is possible with Vedantu Pro Subscription. To become a pro student, simply visit this link vdnt.in/ytpro. Use my code DGPro. This is a quick link to check out Vedantu's Pro Subscription. So in this Pro Subscription, if you see, when you click on this link, the first page opens up, and this page gives you an option to select your grade. There are all 12 grades available. Vedantu caters to all 12 grades. You select your grade, for example, 10th grade. Then you select your target, that is your board, CBSE, ICSE, or Maharashtra State Board. Then this page opens up. So go through this page very carefully, guys, because this page contains all the details that you would need to check out before you click on get subscription. All the features and benefits of pro subscription. The main features are always highlighted here. You see, unlimited access to live class. You interact with best teachers here. Then you get unlimited in-class doubt solving. In-class doubt solving, as in you can ask as many doubts as you want in the class, in the session. Um, there is planning of test series, assignments, and study material. Of course, when all these features are taken care of, when you get all these features, there is going to be guaranteed score improvement. And the best feature that I personally love about Vedantu is you choose a schedule that suits your requirement. Now, I mean, no other online education platform is can even think about this option. But then Vedantu has made this possible. You know, you decide the schedule when you want to study. So this is really like a pro feature. So having liked these features, once you understand these features completely, once you're convinced, and I'm sure you will not only like, but then surely love these features. Having liked these features, click on get subscription, guys. Once you click on get subscription, you get these options: a 1 month subscription, a 3 month subscription, or a 6 month subscription. A 1 month subscription will simply cost you 2294 if you use the coupon code DG Pro. Usually the price is 2699, but then if you use the code DG Pro, the price will drop down to 2294. A 3 month subscription, usually the price is 7000 rupees, but the price will drop down to 5949 when you use the code DG Pro. And for a 6 month subscription, the price before coupon code is 11,500. And if you use the code DZ Pro, there's a flat 15% discount on all types of subscriptions, and the price will drop down to 9,774. So what are you guys waiting for? Go and click on this link. The link is also given in the description box. Use the code DZ Pro. Get this pro subscription. Become a pro student with a pro subscription, and save your money as well. So this is what Vedantu has made possible, that you're getting best quality education, and at the same time you're saving your hard-earned money, because we care for your money as well. So that is why the discounts are offered. Hey, thank you so much, Blight. Thanks for the compliments, guys. So you see, we subscribe. There's a comment also. I'm sure you can clearly see the comment from the channel. Subscribe to Vedantu Pro now. Use the link. The link is also given in the comment. Use the code DG Pro for additional 15% discount. Great, great, great. Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you, Bento. Great. Thank you, Blight. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Chalo, ठीक है. Let's talk about the topic now. So all of you look excited. Chalo, ठीक है. So let's understand the psychology of using English language effectively. For those who don't know me yet, you guys see me on the screen here. That's me with a different look. Dheeraj Gabeja, that's what my name is. You guys can simply call me DG, all right? That's what I'm popularly known as. I am a master teacher here at Vedantu, but then besides this, I have been teaching English for more than 9 years now. I am not only an academic English teacher, but then I'm a communication coach, and I've done human psychology through science and spirituality approach. So this is exactly what I'm doing on this channel on We Learn English. As the name suggests, the main purpose of the channel, yes, is English, academic English, communicative English, public speaking, speaking English better, fluently, confidently, and anything and everything possible about this amazing language. But besides that, I have been doing sessions on the mind counseling. I've been doing sessions on the clarity of the mind, body language, self improvement. So, in a way, this channel helps you to become a better version of what you can be. I call this a self improvement channel. And when it comes to self improvement, communication plays a very important role. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Hit the bell icon as well, and let's talk about this. So, talking about the psychology of using language effectively. Now, there is no much content today. I do not have a lot of text. Yeah, it is just there. There's this image. If you see, this light lights up when you get clarity. So, let me give you some clarity in terms of psychology. Let's understand this. Um, okay, let's see how language works among human beings. I will not talk about other creatures. For now, let's talk only about human beings. So among we human beings, let's see how language works. So if you see, when a child is born, it's a completely new, fresh life. Um, everybody is interested in teaching him or her something, and mostly it is in form of a language. Okay, but then if you see, even if there was no language, even if a child was not taught language, still the human mind is active, right? I have a question for all of you. Let's say if you did not know any language, let's say you did not know any language, still your mind is active. I mean, still your mind is working. Maybe you cannot express it, but then your mind is working, right? Let's say you did not know Hindi, you did not know English, you did not know Marathi, Bengali, Gujarati. You just did not know any language. Just imagine that your mind has no language in it. Still your mind is working. So what I'm trying to say is when we use the word mind, we are largely talking about a thought process. You see? So your thoughts, emotions, feelings, that is what we refer to the word. That all that is what we refer to as mind, right? Thoughts, emotions, feelings, perception, and all of that. Um, you see, all that is anyway active. All that is anyway active. Now we need some resource, or we need some medium to express our mind. Let's say I'll give you an example. Let's understand this here. Let's say, for example, let's say I'm a person and I don't know any language. Just imagine this. I'm a person and I do not know any language, but then I have got a good feeling in my mind today. Let's say I'm feeling just wonderful. In short, I'm happy. Let's say I'm feeling really happy. My mind is happy. So I'm experiencing that feeling. Of course, I have the thought, I have that feeling, I have that emotion of being happy. Now, when there is no language, of course, I won't be able to express it. So my point is, if you understand the psychology of how language works, before a language, you anyway have thoughts, emotions, and feelings. All that is going on in the mind. Now, pay attention to this carefully. Pay attention to this carefully. So you need the clarity of your thought process. Of course, you have your thoughts, you have your feelings, you have your perception, you have your emotion. Now, all that is happening in the mind, you call it thoughts, emotions, feelings, perception, memory, imagination, all that which is happening in the mind, it needs some medium. It needs a way to express itself. So basically, what your mind looks for is the data of language. Okay. For example, let's say the same example. I have a thought. I have this thought that I'm feeling happy. I feel happy today. Now I can feel that thought. The thought is there that I feel happy today. But to express that thought, to talk about that thought, I would need some data of language. So my mind will constantly look for some data of language. Now this is what the game is, guys. This is what the key is. Um, whichever the data of whichever language is strong in your mind will select that data first. Now what do I mean by data? If you see, language is nothing but data. You learn grammar, vocabulary, phrases, idioms, collocations, proverbs, etc. When all that is combined, of course, that's what we call a language, right? I call that components of language. So now I have this thought, I feel happy today. To express that thought, my mind needs some data, right? My mind needs some data. Now this is the key, guys. This is the key. Now it all depends on how strong that data is in your mind, or the it all depends on which language, data of which language is strong in your mind. So if the data of Hindi as a language is strong in your mind, so your mind is trained to use that data. So of course your thoughts will naturally happen in Hindi. If the data of Marathi as a language is strong in your mind is trained to use that data. If it's Bengali, your mind will use that. If it's Punjabi, your mind will use that. If it's French, your mind will use that. But then if you really want to be proficient in English, So you have to train your mind to use the data of English, and you got to make sure the data of English language is really, really strong in your mind. So only when you learn sufficient grammar, vocabulary, phrases, idioms, all that combined is data. Okay. Only then your thoughts will choose that data. Your thoughts, that is your mind, will select that data to express itself. That is how the psychology of language works. So you got to make sure that you train your mind to use the data of English. Okay. So when I say the data of English, I'm talking about all the components. If you haven't watched my video on components of English, make sure you check it out. I've explained all the possible components which are required uh, to be fluent in English. Grammar, vocabulary, phrases, idioms, phrasal verbs, collocations, proverbs, then correct pronunciation, of course, then idioms. So all that, when all that is combined, that is what we call a language. Language is nothing but a combination of all those components, you see. You cannot be fluent in language just by learning vocabulary, or you cannot same with just by learning grammar. So it's not only about learning grammar or learning a lot of words that we call amazing vocabulary. um, it's a combination of all components in balance. So I would say it's a balance of all components: sufficient grammar, sufficient vocabulary in your mind, phrases, idioms, collocations, compound words, then phrases as well. You see, all these components, all these different components, when they are combined together, when they are organized in one particular way, that is what we call language. That is what we call language. Now the variants could be different. Of course, you're using the same data to speak, so we call it spoken language. You're using the same data to write, we call it written English. And the same data is used to read the language, to understand that language. Okay, so that's what we call reading skills. So basically, spoken, written, and reading a language. So this is how the psychology of language works. So let me tell you this: you got to have clarity of thought process. That's the number one thing: getting clarity of your thought process. You got to make sure that you have clear thoughts. Whatever you want to speak about, whatever you want to write, you are clear in your thoughts first. You're clear in your mind what is that you want to speak. Now, what the thoughts are going on, the thoughts and emotions and feelings, whatever is going on in your mind, and you want to express those thoughts, emotions, and feelings. So your mind wants some juice, your mind wants some medium, or your mind wants some language. That's what we call language. That language is nothing but a medium to express your mind. That medium, that medium all depends on which data is strong in your mind. So if you make the data of Hindi strong in your mind will choose that. If you make data of French language strong in your mind will choose that. But then if you want to train your mind to use English, so you got to make sure you have sufficient data of English language. That means you know sufficient grammar, you know sufficient vocabulary, phrases, idioms, the sentence formation, all those components which are required by your mind to express itself. So once you see, your mind will be trained, once you train your mind to use the data of English and not the data of Hindi. See, you may know other languages also. I'm not trying to belittle the importance of other languages. Other languages, of course, are equally important. Let's say besides English, you may know Hindi, you may know Marathi, Sanskrit, French, German. Of course, you may know other languages also. But then if you want to keep English at the top, if you want English language, the priority language of your mind, if you want your mind to prioritize English language over any other language, you got to train your mind. You have to kind of force and train your mind that particular way, that your mind selects English, the data of English language, and not any other language to express itself. That is how you will speak fluently, you will write proficiently the way it will be required, and of course the reading part is also taken care of. So now when I want to say I'm feeling good or I feel happy, I'm just using these three words basically. You see, I feel happy. Now if you see, I is a pronoun, feel is a verb, Happy is adjective. Now I must know that that data should be there in my mind. Only when that data is strong in my mind and my mind is trained to use that data, those thoughts will articulate itself. Those thoughts will express itself. And that's what we call fluent language, proficient language. Okay. So this is how the psychology of language works. So there are just three things, guys. Take care of these three things. Number one, clarity of your thought process. Second, make sure you have sufficient data of English in your mind. Grammar, vocabulary, phrases, collocation, compound words, idioms, phrases, proverbs, etc. All that, all the data, all the components which are required to learn a language. So number one, clarity of thought process. Second, having sufficient data of particular language, for example, English here in your mind. Third thing is the most important thing, you training your thoughts, you training your mind consciously to use the data of English and not any other language to speak, write, and read. That is the only way. I mean, this is the basis. This is the basis. I would not say this is the only way, but this is the basis of being fluent in English, being proficient, spoken, written, and of course the reading ability as well. So I'm sure you find these tips helpful. You find the session helpful. That's all about this session, guys. I just wanted to give you the clarity about how language works in your mind. Use these tips, use this clarity, train your mind to become proficient in English and become the best speaker, become the best user of English, not only in terms of speaking, writing, as well as reading, all three aspects, spoken, written, and reading. So, rock it with English there, rock it with this clarity. That's all about the session, guys. Let me give you this information one more time. For the pro subscription, you select the grade. Once you click on the link vdnt.in/ytpro, for example, you select the 10th grade, you select your board, for example, CBSE, ICSE, Maharashtra State Board. Then check out the details on this page, all the details, all the features of this pro subscription. Once you like the features, click on get subscription here. Get subscription will give you three options: 1 month subscription, 3 month subscription, 6 month subscription. On every subscription, there is a discount. You use the code DGPRO. 1 month subscription, the price will drop down to 2294 from 2,700 rupees. For 3 month subscription, the price will drop down to 5949 from 7,000 rupees. And for a 6 month subscription, the price will drop down to 9,774 from 11,500 rupees. So that is a flat discount of 15%, as you see. That's all about the session, guys. Go visit this link vdnt.in/ytpro. Use the code DGPRO. DGPRO. Get the best quality education, and at the same time, you are saving your money. So thank you so much for tuning into the session. If you really find the video helpful, useful, and it helps you get clarity about the use of English language, make sure you express your love by hitting the like button and leave the valuable comments, leave your valuable feedback in the comment section down there. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now so that you don't miss the amazing learning, and hit the bell icon as well. All right, guys, that's it. So see you all in the next session. Yeah, see you all in the next session. So I'm signing off now. Until next time, bye bye. Take care.